Alright, so we have No Ally, Protection Jessica Jones versus Expert Purple Man. This build revolves around her leather jacket and just using defense to get a lot of tokens on alias investigation. And then we use In Harm's Way to both thwart and deal damage at the same time. So it actually works surprisingly well. For Purple Man, we're using Stop the Presses. It starts with 1 on it. And then just the normal encounter sets that it recommends, which is Tombstone and Tracksuit Crime Syndicate, I believe that's what it's called. So I've already got all the setup here. We have Purple Man. He has 15 health. We have 11. A Daily Bugle comes into play. So this is this card, which we'll reveal now. I get a random Daily Bugle support, which will be Robbie. This starts with 3 tokens on it, and there are actions that will remove tokens. He can remove tokens as well, and then I can also add tokens through Daily Bugle. If Robbie ever hits 0 tokens, we lose. If this hits 9, we lose. I'm using standard 3. What else is there to mention? I'm running innate reflexes, so that's going to start in our hand. This is actually a pretty tough matchup considering I have no allies. Every time I do an undefended attack, we have to either remove 1 from Robbie, or we're going to have to place 3 threat on the main. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's draw our 6. Nice. Right, so we really, really need a leather jacket. So let's see. I think we'll still keep innate reflexes. We're not gonna keep night nurse. Taunt. I think we're gonna keep taunt. So we should be in alter ego side. I'm gonna pitch Avengers Mansion Stakeout. I think we'll pitch them. We're gonna pitch Big Mistake. So we're just gonna keep those 2. We're just really digging. Ronin's also something we really want pretty quick. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So not good. Alright, so how are we going to start off here? There's really not much we can do here. I think we're going to start with Taunt. We need to flip up. Yeah. Before we flip up, though, Daily Bugle's alter ego ability, we exhaust Robbie to add another token to him. Robbie himself has an ability where I can use one of these counters. I believe whenever I get a face down encounter card, I can exhaust him, remove a token, look at that encounter card, discard it to get dealt another one. I probably won't be using that. JJ is usually the better one because he actually just draws your cards. Betty's also in here. I don't know what she does. I don't think I've ever gotten her. But yeah, now we're going to flip up to hero side. Let's see. I think we will just start by taunting and just taking it. I think we'll go ahead and, well, we're going to get rid of the camcorder. So we're going to play taunt here. So this forces Purple Man to attack us and we draw 3 afterwards. So he's attacking for 1. I'm not going to defend. Boost, give the villain a tough status card. And if we reveal any Purple Man cards, whenever he attacks, we get dealt those as face down encounter cards. So he has tough now. He just has 1 attack, so I just take 1 here. And I get to draw 3 from taunt. Another taunt, Helicarrier. We actually really don't want to play this yet if we don't have to, because we get it free from build support later. Are we gonna taunt him again? I think so. Let's use Harm's Way to taunt him again. So he's attacking again. And we're gonna take it. 1, 2. I'm down to 8. I'm gonna draw 3 from that. There we got a leather jacket. And an army of one. And okay, this is looking good now. So we're going to use Harm's Way and the Helicarrier to play our Leather Jacket. So what this does is it gives us 2 defense permanently. And whenever she defends, she'll put an evidence counter on alias investigations. And she also, just by default, adds a counter every time she uses one of her basic actions. So every time we defend now, we're putting 2 counters on alias investigations. And besides feeding some of her cards, whenever we defeat a side scheme, if we have counters on alias equal to or more than the health of the villain, we can pay as much health as he has to just instantly defeat the phase. So the goal is kind of to chip away at him in his first phase, and then we can use Harm's Way to just swap him to his second phase, but trigger alias investigations to instantly defeat second phase before he even does anything. So it's really neat, and it actually does work quite well sometimes. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna just, I think we're just gonna ping off his tough here. And because she used a basic action, that puts 1 on alias investigations. We don't have any side schemes to play yet, so Snooping Around's a really good card. I think we're going to use Containment Strategy to just play our Armored Vest. Just gives us another 1 defense. And then, what are we getting rid of? Army of 1 or Snooping Around? It's a really tough decision here. I think we're going to get rid of Snooping Around for now, and we're going to play Innate Reflexes. So we're now at 1, 3, 5 defense already. We just need Ronin, and then we start can chip away a little bit with Retaliate. Yeah, so I think that's my turn here. So it is ready up. Draw a 5. All right, Superior Training. Standalone's good. Luke Cage, terrible. He's just a resource. Breakthrough's good. All right. So 1 goes on the main. Purple Man's going to attack us for 1. We're going to defend because we defended Leather Jacket and her ability add 2 to this, so we go up to 3. It's 1, 3. We have 5, so no damage. We then take our encounter card. Purple Man, an obligation. Alright, so this has 3 counters on it. We exhaust this card to remove 1 counter from it, and then we place 2 threat on the main, okay? I believe that's it, right? We did all that. Yep, so my turn. So let's see. We really don't need Army of 1 right now because we can ready up. We have to get a count on this though. Let's see. Definitely not playing Luke Cage, so he's a resource for 1 of these cards. I want to hold on to that. I think we're going to get Standalone and Superior Training out, right? Superpower Training. What upgrade are we getting, though? Because the only upgrade we really cared about was Leather Jacket, and we got it. Maybe but this gives us tokens, so we kind of want that. So we're going to use Luke Cage to start off with Standalone. So whenever an enemy attacks us, we can exhaust this to ready our hero. So now we can defend twice in 1 turn. Purple Man can get a ton of minions, so it can be rough. We're going to toss Army of 1. Well, could... Just go ahead and do this to get 1 of these counters off. Because he does things the more obligations you have. So this puts 2 on the main. It's now up to 4 out of 9. So I don't think we really care about this right now. So we're going to do this for army of 1. And that will let us ready Jessica. And she's going to thwart off 3 from the main. Using a basic action, we'll put 1 on alias investigations, so we'll go up to 4. And then because a counter was placed on alias, we can shuffle this into our deck to ready Jessica again. Do we want to do that? Why not? So shuffle that in. Let's see. Just want to chip a little damage on him. I think that's what we'll do. So we'll just do 2 to him. Bring him down to 13. Jessica's alter ego has a really neat ability that actually synergizes well to keep this going pretty easy. So we're going to flip down to alter ego. With alter ego, we'll use that ability to put another token on him, so he's pretty safe. And then she has the ability once per, let's see. Yeah, we can change back to hero form with incognito mode. It's an action, but we can't change back to alter ego. So, surprisingly strong, but I mean, ready for a fight was super strong. So, of course, that's strong as well. All right, so I think that's pretty much it. It's very slow at first. It's kind of just building up these tokens, and then we're just gonna kind of exploding. Just kill him in one shot. So let's see, we'll draw 5. 4, 5, this is good. Calling in favors is terrible. Build support's good, we'll get our helicarrier back. This is okay. Alright, so 1 goes on the main. He's gonna attack us for 1. We're gonna defend. It's for 3, we take no damage because we defended. We add 2 more, so we're up to 6. And then we get our encounter card. Okay, it's one of his minions. It has vulnerable. It's a 1/2 with 2 health. It has vulnerable, so if it gets stunned or confused, it's instantly defeated. When it's defeated, we take 3 damage. And then he gives all influence to minions, guard and villainous. So, all right. I believe that's it. So it's back to my turn. So let's see. I'm going to play both of these. We can't remove threat right now, can we? So is that all we're going to do? I'm going to go ahead and do this. I can't remove threat though this turn. Calling in favors is useless because we only have 1 ally. It's Luke Cage. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So I think we're going to just get rid of that to play build support. This has 3. Let's just hope we don't hit a mastermind. I will play piecing it all together. This is a really good scheme. It has 6, but when we defeat it, we get to draw 3 cards, and it doesn't have victory, so we get to keep playing that one. We're actually going to keep both of these, I think. And we will flip down, use Robbie's skill to give him another token. We can probably actually start using him. Although, I don't know. I always feel like I'm like, that's bad. I discard it, and then it's just something far worse. I think that's it. So we'll ready up. Well, we'll use our ability to flip back up to hero. And then we'll ready up. And we'll draw off 5. Establish perimeter. Ooh, this is bad. This is really bad. So I might actually take the purple man attack. No. Yeah, we defend. Well, no, we defend purple man. We'll use standalone to ready and just take this, which will then take 1 counter off of. That's not a counter. Yeah, we'll take 1 counter off of Robbie. But then that lets us thwart build support which will let us get our helicarrier. And then that will let us also use breakthrough. Actually, we could thwart here. That'll trigger breakthrough to thwart that again and draw 3 cards. So yeah, okay. So that's what we're gonna do here. So one goes on the main. Purple man's attacking us. We're going to defend because we defended. Another 2 go on alias investigations. Tracksuit mafioso. Ooh, this is 4, and we are currently, I believe, we're at 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 5, so no damage. So now Skater Punk's going to attack us. We're going to use Standalone to ready ourselves. We're not going to defend against this, but he does have Villainous, so he gets a boost. So it is 5. Ooh, we're down to 3. Okay. And then because we did not defend against an attack, we have to remove 1 token from Robbie. And then we get our encounter card. Treachery. Choose either to exhaust a daily bugle support or remove a stamina counter or place 2 threat on the main scheme. We're just going to remove another from Robbie and exhaust him. Yeah, right. I believe that's my turn now. So let's see. We're very low on life. We need to heal. But we also would like to draw 3 cards. I mean, we could just do build support and heal. I think that's probably the safer thing to do, right? Alright, so Jessica's going to thwart build support for 3. That goes to victory, and when it's defeated, we search deck or discard for 3 cost support, put it into play. We're going to choose our helicarrier. And then when she used a basic action, this gained 1, so it went up to 3. And then because we defeated a size scheme, that triggers alias investigations, so we exhaust this, add another 2, so we're at 5. We're at 11. So we could defeat his first phase after we do this one, if we wanted to. And then since evidence went on to alias investigations, that triggers breakthrough. We shuffle this into our deck and she readies. What's the main at? The main's at 3. We want to use the obligation. I think we're going to leave it for now because I don't think we're going to be thwarting the main anytime soon. So let's see. I really want to keep the, well, we have the helicarrier, so I think it'll be fine. So we'll do this to do circumstantial. Whenever we defeat an enemy, we place 1 on alias. And I guess we'll just use Power of Protection for an established perimeter. This gives us a tough card if we defeat it. It's got 2 on it, it's not much. We'll hold on to our double. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip down. We're going to exhaust Jessica. Heal for 4. Back up to 7. We can't do that because he's already... I think that's pretty much it. So we'll flip back up with her ability. And then we'll ready up. Draw a 5. All these resources, how many ones are at? 3, 4, 5. Snooping around's good. So army of 1 and snooping around is going to be, let's carry this, because maybe we can do this next turn. Although we're going to have to start worrying about the main too. Oh well. Alright, so go up to 4. And we also need Ronan. Ronan, you know, this guy would be dead if we had Ronan at this point. Anyway, he's attacking us for 1. We will defend. After this activates, we place one in pursued by the past. So one goes over there. We take no damage because we defended. We get another 2 on alias. Alright, so now Skater Puck is attacking us for 2. We'll do standalone. So let's see. If we take it, Robbie goes down to 3. So I really want to get this to just draw a bunch of cards. And we would have to... Actually, can we do that? We can do it, right? Because we use snooping around to remove 4. At least 2. So we defend against this. We'd use snooping around and her thwart with army of 1. And that would give us draw 3. We could push him if we wanted to. We might do that. Yeah, so yeah, let's just go ahead and defend against this. So he's attacking for 2. Oh, that was 5. And attach to the highest cost ally you control and engage it as Surge. Wait. Oh, this is a purple man card. That means we put it face down as an encounter card, so we're about to get this dealt to us. So this is about to get Surge, yeah. That was 5, we're at 1, 3, we're at 5, so no damage. That did put another 2 counters, because that is not limited. So let's see. We now have our 2 encounter cards. So we know what this one is. It's converted. So this would go into an ally, but we don't have any allies, so it gets Surge instead. Under fire. Surge. Surge. Alright, so 2 more cards. This is the obligation to put more pursuit counters on Pursued by the Past. 1 more from Under Fire. Beetle. Okay, this is getting out of hand. So we look for an attachment and put on Beetle. I don't think there's any in here. This one can only be on attached to the... Yeah, that's only... I think there's a card called Cold as Ice. It's probably the best thing to... Yeah, I think we went Cold as Ice because we never in... You're never in Alter Ego with Jessica. Where is it? There it is. So we're going to attach this to Beetle. So this gives him +2 scheme and I believe he gets a tough status card. Tough status card. Yeah, and if he schemes, we get confused. Oh, yes, tough. One last card. Tracksuit Bro. He has teamwork, but there's none in. He has a 1 defeated. Okay, so this is gonna get rough now. Back to my turn. I might have to start dealing with these minions. Start of turn, this obligation triggers. 1 goes on here. We discard a card. And so we have to discard an identity specific card in Alter Ego. So we can discard that because we'll flip down. So we're gonna start with army of 1. Use the power of protection. So that readies Jessica. So now what do we do? Oh, let's go ahead and do our Alter Ego stuff first. We'll put another counter on Robbie. He's about to lose a lot. We're gonna use discard Reluctant Flyer to get rid of drawing nearer. And then we're going to use snooping around. Yeah, then we're going to use it on piecing it together. That drops it to 2, and we put 2 more on alias investigations. Brings it to 17. Now, genius. I'm gonna flip up. She's going to thwart, piecing it together. I'll defeat it. This gets 1 from that, plus another 2 from defeating it. And so now the question is, do we want to just push Purple Man? I think the difference is he just gets 1 more attack, right? So I think, why not? We need to take 13 counters off. So that's 12, 13. And that instantly defeats Purple Man. So now he's into 3. He doesn't get 1 attack, he gets 1 with scheme. What's the difference? Is that it? Yeah. The only difference is between 2 and 3 is 1 with scheme. Oh no! They have patrol now as well. All influence minions now have patrol and guard. Which is just this guy right now. But that doesn't count as an attack. It's just an effect that defeats him, so he has 17 hit points now. So if we get 10 more counters on alias investigations and we defeat another side scheme, we just win. Alright, so we defeated this side scheme, so we got to draw 3 from that. Oh, we can't use... I don't think we're still in a timing for breakthrough. I'm going to say we're not. So we're going to do... Oh, this is going to hurt. We're going to do 1 for endurance. Robbie. So now back up to 10. And we are probably about to take a beating. I wish we had Ronin. Snooping around. We're going to keep that. We're going to keep that. We're going to keep the double, I think. I don't want to do that, I don't think. I think that's all we can do. So let's ready up. Draw. Kind of thinking, do we want to just drop the genius? This is going to trigger this. What's left in there at this point? Ronin's in there. Well, we didn't discard Ronin from... What did we discard? We discarded... Oh, I mean 1? I don't remember. Alright, we'll just draw 2. Now I'm ticked off. Kind of useless. Defensive conditioning. It's okay. So there's 4 cards left. One of them's Ronin. Alright, so 1 goes on the main. The Purple Man is attacking us for 1. We are defending for 1, 3, 4, 5. And 2 goes on to this. So that's 3. A Tracksuit Mafia, so we don't get it. We're getting very lucky with that. Alright, so now then. We'll go in order of reveal, which I believe was this. So Skaterpunk's attacking us for 2, and he's villainous. So I believe we will defend against this one. So stand alone to ready up. That's to defend again. We get another 2 tokens. We're now up to 11. So he's attacking for 2. 4. So no damage. Tracksuit Bro's attacking us for 2. I'm going to take it. Down to 8. The triggers stop the presses. We're going to have to remove a counter from Robbie. Beetle's attacking us. He has villainous. This is 1. So we'll have to take it. So it's hitting us for 3. And I believe this does trigger Purple Man, right? Each boost card from the Purple Man encounter set gains... Yes, that is not just when he attacks. That is when any boost card is revealed. So this is dealt to us as an encounter card. And then we have to take a counter off of Robbie from that. Okay. It looks bad, but we're so close. We just need 6 more, and then we defeat that, and he's gone. So we get 2 encounter cards, and we know the next one is Judge, which has no attack. It's vulnerable. When it's defeated, we place 3 on the main. Okay? And then our second encounter card, Oof. Nemesis activates against us. If not, we place 3 on Pursued by the Past. So Pursued by the Past pops. We have Purple Man as our nemesis. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, the rules are if you are to reveal the same nemesis as your villain or they're already on the field, you remove them from the game and you surge instead. So I get dealt an encounter card. But that does mean this comes out, Indomitable Will. This has 5 on it, and I believe it works with, when it's revealed, we place counters on the suggestions in play, but that's only from the Nemesis set. And anytime a suggestion enters play, we place 2 extra counters on it. So what was it? It's 5, right? Yep, that's 5. So we shuffle in all the suggestions, and yeah, this. Oh, actually, set aside one of his other obligations. All right. All right. We're still. I know it looks bad, but we're still in this. We're still in this. Since we're still in the encounter card phase, I do believe we reveal this. We place 1 pursuit counter on it, and then he's going to scheme. Oh, we might just lose here. All right, he's scheming for 3, 5, which puts it to 10, and that's it. We lost. Wow. It was an interesting series of events.